Why did you choose to beat VSC?
Okay, not what I expected, but I like it. Let's wind back 2019. Just got out of a Fortnite phase, I think, and I started playing GD again after like a pretty long break. I had no motion, no bitches, no bread, no social interactions. I was just fucking playing GD, and I saw a UFOM video of the most accurate like VSC no clip run or whatever, and I heard that no one beat the level. I saw that like Bo like hacked it and he almost beat it, and that there was like people trying to beat it, and it was like kind of like a race, but technically Benedict was like the verifier. But he was like making his own version, and there's multiple versions. I just like started looking at this level, and I just liked it, dude. I don't know. It had aura because it was like the hardest level, but it was so short. It was just crazy gameplay. And then right around that time, Mega Hack, like what was it, V6, I think, was released, and it came out with like no clip accuracy.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that shit because it was like getting like a new best every time. So when I started playing it, I never actually thought I was going to beat the level. I was just playing for fun to try to get like a good no clip accuracy. And so my first like run that I uploaded was 90% accuracy. And I thought that was like upload worthy, and I was like listening to Naruto in the background or something, and that's when the addiction started. That's when the VSC addiction started. I just loved getting a better accuracy run, and then it kind of turned into getting actual progress, and then so on and so on. But there's some deep lore because shit, I don't know what I was doing back in the day, because I was like, I know you're gonna ask me already a question, something about VSC hacking, so I'll just dive into it right now. I'll just rip off the Band-Aid, okay? Because I was like starting to play legit, and then for whatever reason, like no one was even racing me. I don't know what I was doing. I just like decided, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me try something, I guess. I don't remember what I was thinking because it's been so long.
Yeah.
But I just know I did it, right? I mean, I was 16 years old, you know? So I was just being dumb. But I was like making actual good progress, and then I like hacked like getting 40% or something. And maybe it was like the feeling of getting away with it, but like I was doing this weird thing where like I was still playing the level because I loved playing the level and I was addicted to it. But it was so hard to get progress on the level ever because it was so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And I wanted people to keep thinking that I was like still grinding it, because I started finally like kind of picking up motion. Like I think I hit like 1,000 subscribers, and so whatever, and like I couldn't make progress, and then sometimes I'd like hack progress, and then sometimes I'd actually like finally get legit progress, and it was like this weird back and forth of like real fake, to the point where when I look back at my old videos, sometimes I don't even remember because it was just so weird. It was like I don't even know. I can't really explain why. There wasn't like I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
But then Yassarian started playing it, and then it became like a race. And he started cooking. I mean, he was going crazy, and he fluked it from 48%. And I remember I was on the school bus.
Bless you.
I was on the school bus on the way home from school, and I saw that he beat it, and I was devastated. But at the same time, I was like, but I don't even deserve it, because like some of my shit's not even real. Like at that point, most of it wasn't real, because towards the end, that's when I was really hacking like a lot. And it was like this weird, I had like some weird emotions about it, because like I love the level and I still wanted to like beat it, but like I was also like a fraud at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't even know, dude. I mean, it probably stems from something I had no friends at school. I was like a loser. So, I mean, maybe I was attention deprived. I don't even know. But I went home that same day, and decided I was just gonna hack complete it, basically. And I'm not a fucking genius. Like, I don't even know how I was getting away with it at all in the first place, but I finally like completed it. I sent it over to Paco. I'm pretty sure she instantly knew something was fishy. Like, she fucking got my ass instantly. Like, it was pretty fucking crazy. She's a smart cookie. But so yeah, if anyone's thinking about hacking, don't do it. You're gonna get caught. 99% of the time. I was a fluke. Space UK was a fluke. But anyways, I get caught. She basically, I can't remember the DMs, but it came out. I think she might have made like an announcement. I don't remember, but basically she like DM'd me. Was like, hey, this is hacked. Like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to like tell everyone something? I think. But basically we got around the point where she was just asking like, did I hack anything else? And I was like, yeah, low-key, I hacked like hella shit. I was like, low-key, like cat's out of the bag. I hacked like this. This was my method. I just kind of let it all loose. But yeah, that was a lesson learned, you know. A lot of people were mad at me. Some people forgave me.
And some people meme about it.
And some people meme about it. And, you know, I just kind of look back on how I acted. It's just like kind of cringe. I don't know. I just had this mindset. I was like, oh, it's just a game. Because like after I got exposed, you know, I did make like a public post. But then after that, I just started like memeing. I was just like doing like some like rage bait, like acting like I was above everyone else. And I was like, oh, dude, like it's just a game. Like it doesn't even matter. Like you're getting mad at pixels. It's a cube game, blah, blah, blah. So I was just being really immature afterwards, which honestly, I think that's where a lot of the disliking stems from, because I made an apology right after I hacked, and like, you know, obviously people were more upset, but I think it was like how I acted after. It would just kind of show that like I didn't change yet, you know? Because it's not like I go. The reality is I didn't go from just like an immature kid hacking VSC to like a super mature like Chad all of a sudden. Like it was a very slow process of me maturing, and it did not happen right away. I mean, I don't think I was fully out of that cringe. I don't even know, but I was pretty cringe back in the day. But over the years, I've definitely gotten better, I think, about maturity and being intelligent. So that's good. It was a learning lesson, and I'm glad it happened. I came back and beat the level legit, obviously, which was pretty sick, which was a milestone in my life. So I'm happy about that. Happy it happened because it was a learning experience, and I learned a lot about it.
Yeah.
And I met some cool people because of it, like Trick, Denny. And then when I beat VSC, that's kind of when TCD formed, because that's when Michael joined and whatever, blah, blah, blah. So everything happens for a reason, I think. And I think that happened for a reason, and it was good character development. And, you know, some people still hold grudges. Some people still don't like me. And that's understandable, because I was a little shithead, dude. I was a little shithead. I mean, I was banned from Challenge List. And back in the day, like before TCD or any of that, like the Challenge List community, like that was where I was at most of the time. And they didn't ban me after I got hacked. They banned me afterwards because I would just go in there and always start shit. Like I would just say anything, and people would like be like, bro, can you leave? Like you're just a VSC hacker. And then I would just start fucking like rage baiting. I was so annoying. I was like the most annoying person on the planet. So eventually they just banned me because I was just causing problems all the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, but you know, some people in the challenge community still don't like me because I mean, I was I don't know. I mean, I was a shithead, but you know, it's all good now.
Yeah, you live and you learn. And
True.
I mean, props to you for growing from that. I personally can't imagine hacking a level at all.
Yeah.
And then dealing with the kind of public response to all that.
It was pretty weird. Yeah, that was a weird time in my life. I can't believe that was 4 years ago, though.
Oh
Because
god,
it still
that
feels like
was-
yesterday.
That was for your what the fuck?
No, no.
Low key,
2021.
2021 feels like it's 20 years ago, but it also feels like it was last year.
I know, it's very odd.
It's
But-
very, very odd.
Shit. But yeah, there's the VSC hacking lore.
Oh my god.
A lot of people, the thing is like, I was still small. Like, I only had 10K subscribers back in the day. So people that are getting introduced to me now because of like TCD,
Yeah.
they like, people thought it was like a joke. Like, some people would be like, wait, you actually hacked VSC? I thought you were kidding. I was like, no, like, that's actually like real lore that happened.
Yeah.
Which I think is interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I first saw TCD, I was like, Trick, Doggy, Cursed,
Yeah.
Diamond, okay, Denny.
Fair.
I've heard of Denny. I think I know Denny.
Makes sense.
Who's Conix?
Who is this fucking guy?
And then I was like, wait, I've heard of this guy before. Once I started digging, and I was like, wait, he hacked VSC. Wait, I know this guy. I've heard of this guy before. But it's like the name Conix didn't ring a bell, but the action did. That's kind of the feeling that like your presence gave me initially.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty undercover for a while because, I mean, if you look at my channel, there's a big gap. Like, I think there was like a 2-year period I stopped uploading. Or there was like a 2-year period I uploaded like 3 videos. Because I was just like a senior in high school. I was living my life. So I wasn't really involved with the community for a while. But that was needed because that was the stages of my life where I was slowly kind of maturing more, I think.
Yeah.
So that's why when I see younger people like Pop Off, for example, he's young. Like Zoink 2, kind of, he's still pretty young. When I see stuff on them, like doing dumb shit because they've done dumb shit. Everyone's dumb. Everyone's done dumb shit. Okay, whether
This is
it's
true.
whether it's in the public or not, everyone's done dumb shit, right?
I can vouch.
But I'm really big on like, you know, growth and like character development because that's who I was. Like, that's my story, is like I grew as a person. So when I see stuff about like kind of younger people doing dumb shit, it's like, okay, that was dumb, but you're still 16 and you still have so much, like, you still have so much to grow. Like, I don't know. I'm not even close to who I was as a 16-year-old, you know? So like, I take that with a grain of salt, and like, you know, I just hope they mature. Because some people don't mature. When people are like, you know, 20, 21 and they're still constantly doing dumb shit, I think that's when it's like, okay, well, you should probably lock in.
Yeah, I'm a be so dead ass. I'm a victim of still being really immature, and I will say I still like you said, you're completely different to when you were 16. I relate to that. I'm 100% completely different to how I was when I was 16 as well, but I think I have a cognitive impairment, so I still act like how I was when I was like 13 sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm just stupid, and I can't seem to think quick enough like at a lot of moments.
Yeah, I mean, everyone still makes mistakes. I mean, I'm not saying like I'm perfect now. Obviously, like I still do dumb shit too, but you know, I think there's like dumb shit and there's like dumb shit. Like hacking VSC, that's some dumb shit. But then like me, like clip farming on stream, like that's just like dumb shit. You know, I'm just doing dumb shit. You know, so I still do dumb shit, but there's like dumb shit. You know, like something actually that like affects people or does negative things towards other people. Like me, like just kind of clip farming, that doesn't really affect anyone. But it's
Yeah.
still like it's like stupid. But it's like
Stupid
I'm
funny.
not hurting anyone, you know.
Yeah. It's like there's stupid shit.
So I'd say
dumb
if
shit.
I'd say if you're still doing dumb shit now, but it's not hurting anyone, like is it really dumb then?
Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, I feel like there's a difference. There's stupid shit, dumb shit, and idiotic shit. Stupid shit is
Okay.
when it's funny. Dumb shit is when it's like, okay, why would you do that? And idiotic shit is like, it just seems like you're doing it on purpose now.
Yeah. I like that. I like those tiers.
And then there's the secret R slur.
And then there's the secret mega stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's the VSC lore. I mean, there's a lot into it. I mean, there's a lot of shit I missed, but that's kind of the general idea.
Probably. I mean, not everyone's perfect with their history, even if it's themselves. But we'll keep on the bandwagon of VSC.
Yo.
What was your hardest completion before VSC?
All right. This is when we get into some fucking... Everyone lock in, okay? If you are watching this video and you're just kind of skipping in and you found right here, lock in for a second, because this is about to be a lore dump, okay? Because this goes back to way back in the day. Again, back when I was like 16 doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm pretty sure... So... My hardest was Windy Landscape, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I beat anything harder than that, to be honest. But I was like making progress on VSC. And once when that started happening, everyone was like, yo, like what's your hardest demon? Or extreme demon? And I was, for some reason, insecure that I never beat like an extreme demon. So I would always just say Bloodbath, okay? And I would be like, yeah, like... My hardest extreme is Bloodbath. And that was just like my go-to response, honestly. Like, never beaten Bloodbath at that point, by the way. So I just fucking ran with it. Some people don't even believe that, by the way. Some people think I did beat Bloodbath, which makes sense because that's what I said I did. But it was just like this weird lie that I just kept going. And it was kind of one of those situations where you just keep digging yourself in a hole. It just gets deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
You know? And I started that hole back when I was like 15 or 16. I can't remember. And then it got to the point where I would just feel embarrassed admitting that I lied about it because that's just so dumb. And so then it was just even more. It was just such a deep hole. Till finally around when the TCD shit started, I was like starting to like play levels again. And people were like, so what's like your hardest extreme demon? I was like, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Bloodbath was a sham, okay? That just I need to get this off my fucking chest because this has been a long time coming. That shit was a sham. It never happened. I don't know why I let that go on for so long, but it was just like so wrong. So, anyways, now that that's out of the bag publicly, I mean I already said that publicly a while ago, but
More
people
public.
always thought VSC was a jump from Bloodbath because that's what I would say. But it was, I guess, a jump from Windy Landscape. I don't know if I beat anything harder than Windy Landscape. I never really played any like demons, really. I beat a challenge D, which I guess was hard. Maybe that's harder than Windy Landscape. I don't know. So, I don't know. VSC was a jump from fucking like nothing, basically, to be honest. But yeah, I saw people saying that when I was playing Bloodbath, that I was like rebeating it, and they were like, "Why is Conix like rebeating it? He's like just doing a content farm," and I was like, "No, this is actually it. This is my first time beating Bloodbath." But yeah, that's a pretty embarrassing story as well. There's a lot of embarrassing shit I did when I was younger, and I always just get so embarrassed admitting it too, because it's just like so cringe. It's like, why did I even say that? Like, there's literally no point because that doesn't even make me look better. Because jumping from VSC, from Bloodbath, is less impressive than just jumping to VSC from nothing, I feel like, you know? So it was just like the most pointless thing I've ever said. But yeah, anyways. So I guess you can say windy landscape.
Is that technically the biggest jump in the game?
I have no idea. People have done some crazy jumps.
That is true. Where does VSC even place? Like if it were rated?
I hear a lot of people say it's around Slaughterhouse. I don't know where that would be though. Some people say Slaughterhouse is harder. Some say it's easier.
I heard people say, when Slaughterhouse was out of the top 10 that VSC was still top 5. I don't even remember what the top 5 was.
The thing is, it's like it's so different for every person because, that level's like just so different from everything else. Because challenges are just so different because that level's like physically demanding.
Yeah.
Because if you want to grind that level, you're going to start getting like severe finger pains. Your arms are going to get tired. You're not even going to be able to play for that long. Which is the case for most people, but then you'll have like weird cases with like pop-off and like, I don't know, kind of Denny. Like some people will beat it pretty quick. But if you get pretty unlucky and you start getting into this endless loop of hell where you get on this level and your arm and your finger already hurts from like 2 days ago, and then you have to get on again, and then you're like good for an hour, and then it just starts hurting again, and then you're just cooked. Because I don't know, literally the first % of the level, it's just like,
yeah,
you know. And I had to take like a long break to just completely rest my finger to come back to that level because it was pretty brutal. So I think it's different for everyone, and it's pretty hard to tell where it places because it's just such a odd level. I don't think we'll ever really get an accurate placement, but it's still pretty high up there. It's still definitely a really hard level.
That's true.
Which it's top 3 now on the challenge list, which is crazy. Which is crazy to me. I mean,
no longer number 1.
I don't play challenges anymore, so I'm sure it is. I did like a clip farm bit where I did like a clip farm where I was like, VSC's top 3. This is bullshit. I can't believe it. And people took it really seriously. Like I really care. I don't actually care anymore. Just thought I'd put that out there.
That's
because someone sent me like a screenshot from like the challenge list community, and people were like, dude, like this kid's like so mad that like his level like isn't that hard anymore. And I'm like, dude, I was like joking. That was like the whole bit. You guys fell for like the clip farm because it's just whatever.